Hi everyone and welcome to another video. If you're here today reviewing yet another perfume from the house of Parfums Vintage. It will not be something from the Pineapple Vintage line, instead it will be something that is another clone of one of Creed's fragrances, and that is Rush of Unicorns. Now guys, this probably has been reviewed a couple of times on YouTube, but this is my take on this specific fragrance, because being a fanatic of Creed Millesime Imperial, I have been searching for a while for a good clone. And like, what Creed fragrance is this one supposed to smell like? Well guys, it is supposed to smell like Creed Millesime Imperial. Does it smell like it? I'll tell you in a second. Now, the bottle of Rush of Unicorns is no surprise. It keeps the same design as everything from Parfums Vintage. Same with the box, same design on the front, same design on the back. I've seen some differences where the color of the box is different. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's black, and sometimes it's brown. This kind of feels niche-like, keeping it the same with every bottle. Now guys, let's get straight to how this fragrance smells. Okay, so right from the start with this fragrance I'm getting citruses, oceanic notes and fruity notes, because you get right off the top you get sweetness. And this fragrance, guys, I'm not going to talk about the dry down or the base notes too much, because this fragrance doesn't change too much. I mean, what you're getting off the top will slightly change. It will become a bit more woodier and it will lose a bit of that citruses. This is definitely a summer fragrance, but I believe it also works during spring. Why is that? Well, first because it's quite strong, and second because it has that fruity sweetness. What I did not mention, that from the top to bottom you will get with everything that I mentioned is a lot of salt. Now, we compare this fragrance to Millesime Imperial. If you have smelled that fragrance, you probably have smelled the salty, oceanic, citrusy fragrance. I mean, that's what Millesime Imperial is. Is this the same? It's definitely similar to Millesime Imperial. I would say it's around 85% similar. There are two differences that I noticed between Rush of Unicorns and Millesime Imperial by Creed. One of them is that this one is much more salty, making it or giving it this fizzy, fruity soda, also making the fragrance overall smell less natural. But at the same time, and this is my second difference that I noticed, this is definitely stronger than Millesime Imperial, because this one lasts about 3 or 4 hours longer and it projects a whole lot better. But Millesime Imperial is more balanced. And that was it, guys. Until the next one, keep smelling great.